Hi guys, how's it going? Hi Aries. This is going to be a general reading for you guys for March 1st through March 17th. And it is a general reading, so it can cover anything from love to work, friends, family, health, etc. So always take Sorry. Hermes. No. Hermes. Stop. No. You. Sorry, guys. So always take it how it resonates for you if it does. And if it doesn't resonate and you know your birth time, you can get a free birth chart online just by Googling it. And you can find out your other placements. You can find out your sun, rising, moon, and Venus placements. And always watch like other readings that I have on my channel might resonate more for you or just give you more of an overall picture of what's going on for you. Also wanted to say real quick before we get into your cards, I've already pre-shuffled and pulled all your tarot cards, Aries, is that if you want to look at a picture of all the cards that I pulled for you and you're not watching the live and you're watching this later, you can do that by clicking in the description box below, clicking on my website. Once on my website, find the Facebook link. I think it's on the top right. And then once you're on my Facebook page, just look for the Aries reading and the picture will be the first comment there. So if you want to look at that while you listen or watch me, you can do that. I'm just a visual person, so I like to have that option, but of course you don't have to. Also, with that being said, anytime you see this reading, it is meant for you. So since time is fluid and relative, this reading can resonate for you before or after March 1st through March 17th. What else am I supposed to tell you? Oh, yes. If you've already subscribed first, thank you so much. Always appreciate your support. And if you haven't, it's totally free. All you have to do is click on the bell icon in the bottom right and just make sure it's active. And that way, if you like my videos or want to be notified when I put out more, you'll just be added to the YouTube list or whatever. But yeah, I think that's it as far as our introduction goes. I hate saying all that stuff, but you have to do it, right? I have to get better about that kind of marketing stuff. But anyway, let's do a quick sound bell for some healing and just for some grounding for the reading. I'm a little tongue-tied today for some reason. All right, hopefully this will help me as well as you. If you want to and you feel comfortable, you can take a deep breath in and out. All right. Okay, Aries. Let's get into your reading. So if you're new, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. So we're going to start with your first 6 main cards here, Aries. Let me turn this down a little bit. And what was I going to say? So energy is going to be starting around March 1st. It can be a little bit before, a little bit after. It's not exact. But the first row here is starting around March 1st, continuing through that week and that weekend. And then the last row here for the first main 6 is going to be the second week and weekend of March. Okay. All right. And then we'll get into your confirmation cards that are on the sides after we go through. Okay, Aries? So you have Ace of Cups in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Wands upright, 10 of Cups upright, Page of Swords in reverse, and 2 of Cups upright. All right, let me set my timer. I always forget. Okay. So to start off with your reading here, Aries. Cleo, you are not an Aries, I don't think. She might be. She's adopted. We don't know her birthday. But either way, hey, be quiet. Huh? Shh. Yep. Since you have the Ace of Cups here in reverse, Aries, this is talking about In the recent past, you could have been feeling not all the way abundant about something. If this is not you, it could be the person you're dealing with or just the general situation here. You could be feeling like your creativity is off in some way. If it's not abundant, right? Abundant can be money, of course, but it can be health. Um, lots of different things here. But let me show you the card in the upright position first, okay? So you see this beautiful bird that's resting on this overflowing cup, okay? So when it's upright, it's abundant, it's creative, okay? It's forward movement, it's a peaceful energy, okay? But it did come out reversed for you, Aries, or upside down. So it's a little bit of stagnant energy, not feeling abundant, not feeling all the way creative, maybe not feeling like there's enough of something, right? Okay, because when it's right side up, there's so much water coming from this cup. There's a lot of water in the background too, but here there's not enough of something possibly. Don't know why I feel called to say that. I don't always say that when I read this card this way. It could also be that you're having trouble balancing your emotions here since water is subconscious in our emotions, right? But we'll keep going and see, how the reading plays out for you here, Aries, okay? Um, and then the next card you have is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Now, this is a great card that you definitely want to see in the reverse position. This talks about in the recent past, the reason possibly why. Sorry, I keep itching my nose. It's allergies and psychic messages coming through. But in the recent past, Aries, you could have been feeling very defensive about something, or just defensive in general, and that's why your creativity or your abundance or feeling like you didn't have enough of something was happening for you. Okay, but you're coming out of that energy already here in the first week of March, and so that's beautiful. Now, normally when he's upright, he's defensive. Got the skunk here, he's ready to spray somebody, and he's got all these wands coming towards him that he doesn't even know could be good or bad, but he always automatically, he or she, I don't know what the sex is of the skunk, right? But they're feeling like they always have to be on the defensive. Now, I did read somewhere something that like the skunk takes 3 or 4 hours or several hours to recycle their sprays, right? So could be saying that in the recent past, you could have been not fully in balance with how much this defensive energy could have been depleting you or depleting those around you or making the situation worse or whatever, something like that. But you are coming out of that energy, so that is good. And that's really the only card I see here that could be considered bad, right? I mean, what is bad? But I don't even think it's bad because it's in the reverse. Okay, Aries. But we'll keep going. So the following card you have here is the Three of Wands in the upright position. This is a card, you see this woodpecker here. It's a woodpecker on one of the wands, okay? And he's out looking at these ships at the bottom. So this is a card, and not an action card, it's an observation card, it's a slowing down of energy, but nothing bad, okay? So he's watching how other people go about their life, how, they go about their individual paths, which way that boat is going, which way the other boat is going, how do they chart their course, what can I learn from them? Not, copying them, but just what can I learn from them? And just taking time to rest and heal and just observe and download things, okay? So that's a really nice energy to see, since you're coming out of that defensive energy and you're wanting to change that restless energy, not feeling abundant, not having enough of something, not feeling all the way creative, okay? So the more that you can do that, Aries, it seems by the second week here, really great things are going to come up for you, because the fourth card you have is the Ten of Cups. This is a beautiful energy of this penguin family here. They have all these 10 cups, okay? They're very abundant, very healthy, very happy, whatever, you want more of in your life. It looks like you'll possibly get that towards the second week of March here, Aries. Okay, but there's trust here. There's a peaceful energy. Really nice. Now, I don't want to go ahead to the confirmation cards yet because we still have two more of this first main six, but I will say we'll definitely be talking about the Ten of Cups again. So I'll just leave it at that for now. But yeah, your fifth card here, Aries, is the Page of Swords in reverse. This is the only other real card that could be considered, um, excuse me, not all the way positive here, but the rest of your reading is pretty positive. Maybe I'm going to change my sign to Aries. No, I'm just kidding. I can't obviously do that. Or I'm sure people have Aries in different places in their chart. I'll have to look at my own chart again. But anyway, so with this Page of Swords in reverse, this can be talking about some kind of small offer that you were going to give, or someone was going to give to you, or some offer or opportunity from the universe either hasn't come through yet, has been put on hold, or it did come through and it wasn't possibly well received. If it's not that, because it is a general reading, it could be that you're not wanting to move forward with something yet, moving into the next stages of something yet, leveling up, moving up in a relationship, different stages, or moving up with work, something like that, moving up with more responsibility with it, friends or family or whatever. But yeah, let me show you the card here. So this is the Road Runner when it's right side up, okay? And he's out here in the desert doing his thing, all right? And he is doing his Roadrunner thing, right? He's taking off, meet, right? A little cartoon. And in America, I don't know if other people have seen that cartoon, but anyway, so he's a page, okay? So he's not a knight, he's not a king yet. He's starting out. He's at the first level, or he's small, so small offer, small opportunity, first level of something, okay? But it did come out reversed or upside down, right? So that's why I was saying there could be something towards the middle of the second week of March, not exact, right? Take it with a grain of salt as far as timing, but there could be something where you're not right at this moment ready to move into the next stage of something yet, or or the offer or opportunity hasn't come through yet for some reason. But it also could talk about not wanting to, again, level up or move up and learn something new. If it's like, let's say you're an intern or something, right? And then they offer you a position. You're like, oh, no, I kind of like being an intern. Or, oh, no, I kind of like being entry level. Or I don't know. I just felt like saying that. But it could be because there's some type of fear here, or there could be a lot of different reasons why, right? It depends on what the reading we're talking about, if it's work or love or friends, etc., or family. But we'll keep going, and as we do the confirmation cards too, we'll know more. But that energy, whatever it is, it's not horrible energy. It doesn't last long for you, Aries, because your next card and your last of the main six is the Two of Cups. Okay, so this is a union card. This is an equal give and take. Okay, normally you would see like two people both offering each other a cup, both giving someone something else, and is equal, whatever it is, right? So this could talk about a union with different parts of yourself, Aries. It can talk about union with a lover, or romantic stuff. It could talk about union of a partnership, or a deeper level of a friendship, or deeper level with a family member you're reconnecting with, or whatever it may be. Okay, but that's a really beautiful energy to have as your last of the main six cards here, Aries. Okay, so it could also be, since it's following the Page of Swords in reverse, that maybe towards the end of the second week or weekend of March, or even the third week of March, mid-March, that you are then ready to move on to this next level, this next stage, right, of this relationship or work partnership or friends or family, because now you are not as scared, or you are ready to learn again, or be more open or vulnerable or something like that, and have this more balanced, equal give and take. Okay, so all that being said, let's do your confirmation cards. And let me this up. It got super quiet. All right. All right, Aries. So you have 6 of Wands in the upright position. You have 5 of Swords in reverse, and you have 10 of Cups in reverse. So remember earlier I was saying pay attention to the 10 of Cups because you have 2 here. But we'll get into that towards the end here. So yeah, with the 6 of Wands in the upright position, this is beautiful for momentum, some type of celebration, feeling fully supported. This could have been in the recent past, Aries, or this is not you. It could be the person you're dealing with, a general situation. But basically, when this card is confirming the Ace of Cups, possibly you felt like all these high times, like this celebration, partying or something, something not as serious, something that you really needed at that time, but possibly you felt like the well was going to run out or something. I don't know why I'm saying this, but these are the messages I'm getting. It could have been that you felt like you couldn't trust these people around you or the support that you had, right? Remember with the 6 of Wands in this card, you can see the horse's butt that's ahead of them. You can see ahead of him, I mean, and you can see all these wands in the background from other people. That's the support there. But yeah, you could have been feeling like the support wasn't always going to be around, that it was going to run out, that the party, the celebration was going to run out, something like that. Or if it's not support or celebration, it could just be the forward momentum. You were worried or not trusting that this forward movement would keep going. I always say too, with the Ace of Cups, when it's upright, that it's a card of trusting in the divine, trusting in the universe. Sometimes, you will see this card in other decks. This is when it's upright, right? Yours was reversed. You would see like lily pads or lily flowers. And so lily flowers, right, grow not in the ground, they're in the water. And so it's like this really resilient plant. And so again, it's about trusting in the divine and the universe. So because it was reversed for you or upside down, that's why I said there was that lack of trust too about something. Okay. And then also with the 6 of Wands, right, with the celebration and the support and moving forward, when this is confirming the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Cups right side up, right, towards the second week here, that you will get back into that energy. And you might even find a new family. As far as the new family, I mean, new set of friends or new support system or new online group or new people at work you're connecting with, like whatever. Obviously, if you have a real family, don't replace them, but you know what I mean, hopefully. But, this is really beautiful energy with the 10 of Cups here, feeling really abundant and feeling supported and feeling like you have something you can possibly celebrate, okay? All right. Now, Aries, you have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Here is your second confirmation card. And this is definitely a card that you want to have in the reverse position here. Sorry. Because when it's side up, it's a very defensive energy that is very similar to the 7 of Wands in reverse, which is confirming, right, that you had here in the first week of March or so. Okay, so you were coming out of that energy of being defensive, of being exhausted, of having this defensive energy make your situation possibly worse. You didn't realize how much it was taking away from other aspects of your life. Okay, something like that we talked about earlier. But I just want to show you this card too. When you see this card right side up, there is, a little bit of some greedy energy, not realizing she won. Okay, this could be the past, this person in the back, these 2 people in the background, this could be the past and this could be the future. So it's saying focus on the present moment, right? We all should do that. It's hard to do, but we're supposed to be doing it. And so since this card did come out reverse for you, it could also be saying that you are starting to focus more on the present moment as well. and just let go of the defenses. Okay. Now, when this Five of Swords in reverse is also confirming this Page of Swords in reverse, lots of swords in reverse, right? Which, you know, when the swords are right side up, well, not really with the Page of Swords, but with the Five of Swords, before that could have been some type of confusion with that aggressive nature, some type of overthinking or imbalance with your mental, excuse me, right on the bell, with your mental faculties or capabilities, right? But the more that you are, Aries, able to, like this roadrunner here, turn him around and be open to learning something new, moving on to a new stage of something, not being scared, not being as defensive, not letting the overthinking or anxiety worry get you down. Okay. Now, your last card here, which is the one I've been waiting to talk about, is the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, Aries, you had the Ten of Cups right side up as your fourth confirmation, as your fourth card in the main tarot, and then the Ten of Cups in reverse as your third confirmation tarot card. Okay, so really interesting. When that happens, obviously, just like every card that's pulled, it's here for a reason. They're both not the same, so I can't say, oh, it's crazy because it's 1 in 72 card chance that this card comes out twice. It did come out twice, but one is reversed and one is right side up. So obviously it's still here for a reason, but it's not exactly the same. Okay. So basically what it's telling me, Aries, is that in the recent past, or even in this first 2 weeks of March, with the Ten of Cups right side up, you were feeling really abundant, feeling supported, finding a new friend group or a new group online or a new group within work, feeling more like a family or something, having this forward momentum. But when it shows up again as the last confirmation card, it could be saying that the other thing with the Ten of Cups is that it can be an idea of, well, no, that's not the right way. It can be having too high of expectations. That's what I would say. It can be similar to the similar energy of the Six of Cups, right? When you would see two children playing in nature, giving each other treats, something like that. So it can talk about that naive energy of thinking that love and good family and good relationships are always just positive. I don't know why I feel called to say that, but let me show you how this card would look, right, when it's right side up. So it's all rainbows, it's a happy couple, there's kids playing in the background, a nice home, and this abundant landscape here in this valley. All the cups are right side up, okay? So since it is reversed, it could be saying that the expectations are too high about something, or they're not balanced in some adult way of looking at relationships. Excuse me. And so when this Ten of Cups in reverse is also confirming the Three of Wands, it could be saying that that's why towards the first week of March, you could have wanted to slow down and have this more observational mode, not take action yet, because you were looking at how other people, interact with each other and how they have their own relationships with each other, and see how maybe this high expectations or this naive way of looking at relationships is outdated for you, or needs to be upgraded or changed, or just more of a balanced way of saying, okay, don't always stay in the honeymoon period. They don't always stay perfect. You have to work towards every relationship, even if it's not love. You have to work with friendship, right? And with family, everything. Okay. So I don't see that as a negative placement, I just see it as the Ten of Cups in reverse is just like a warning because you have it echoing each other. One's right side up and one's reversed here. But the more that towards this second week of March here, Aries, come into that union card that we talked about, the equal give and take, either union of different parts of yourself or a romantic relationship or a work partnership or with friends or family, the more that you, again, come from it of a place of, okay, there's stuff that we have to work on and it's not always perfect, but it is going to be balanced because I'm going to make it balanced. I'm going to work at it, that kind of energy, okay? So hopefully that makes sense for you guys. And, like I say, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below or privately, or if you're on the live, like hop in there and say if it resonates for you or not, because that's why I'm here. But yeah, Aries, that is your main reading as far as the tarot. So I'm going to put these up here real quick and grab you some oracle cards before you go. I know I am going over time a little bit, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes it be like that. So just give me a moment to tap back into your energy. Got lots of crystals here. Okay. Aries. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. March 1st through March 17th. What does Aries need to see? What does Aries need to know for the greatest good? Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. What does Aries need to see? Need to know. Messages for Aries. All right. Let me get these out of the way. We have another one that flips out. Oh, I got a bunch. I don't know if I'm going to take all of those, but we'll start with the first one that I grabbed. So yeah, I switched up the oracle cards a little bit. These are the messages from your spirit guides. All the info of all the cards I use is in the description box. Anyway, this is the elk, and it says, stand tall and maintain your dignity no matter what, and others will treat you with the respect that you deserve. All right, I like that. So that might be a message for some of you guys here to embody that elk energy. Now, just pulling back your cards here. As far as maintaining your dignity and standing up for that people treat you with respect would definitely go with the Two of Cups energy of having an equal give and take. Okay? So like, I'll respect you if you respect me. That kind of thing. All right. Wow, a lot came out. I think the other card that I first saw, because I don't know if I'm going to take all of these, is the peacock. It says, flaunt your stuff, Aries, right? Show your feathers. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Okay. That's always a good message. So if somebody's going to respect you and have dignity for you, and you do that for them, then you can also show more of yourself and be more vulnerable with yourself and with the world and others. So again, energy of the Two of Cups. Really nice. I would say this one does not resonate. Yeah, I mean, I can read it to you. I won't, put it down on the board here or put it in the picture. But just real quick, it's the mouse, and it says you're overlooking some important details, so pay close attention to what's going on. You already are in that energy, towards the second week of March, Aries, because you're coming out of the energy of the Five of Swords, where you're coming more into the present moment, like I was saying, not overthinking, over worrying about something. So not thinking about the past, not thinking about the future, just the present moment. And the more that you do that, you can focus on the details. Okay. So I don't know, maybe I will put it here, but I don't want to run out of space. And I know we're running out of time too. So give me 1 second to get your last tarot card here. Just give me a moment to have some music and also tap back into your energy. Okay. Aries, messages for Aries, messages for Aries. Final messages for Aries. Remaining messages for Aries for your good. March 1st through March 17th. For Aries need to see. What is Aries need? Okay. You got Keepers of the Earth, and there's a woman at the bottom with her hands praying, and then there's a lion or some kind of cat on each side and an elephant, and then you look up and there's a grandmother and an eagle spirit. There's a sun and a moon, really beautiful. But it's basically, it says you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So that's always a nice little message here. Hopefully my fingers aren't off the message for you. You're not alone. Your ancestors are watching over you. Beautiful. Oh, and one more. Gosh, we're gonna need a bigger table. The other one that came out is Sisterhood of the Rose, and it says beauty, devotion, priestess, mystic, or teacher. All right, interesting. You're not alone, first of all. The first one we had is energy of the Ten of Cups upright. And come closer. And the Six of Wands upright that we had earlier. Okay, like you have the support around you. You're not alone. Even if you can't see it, your ancestors are there too. Beautiful. Okay, and this one, beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. Well, I would say that would be beauty and devotion. I would say that would be the Ace of Cups that you had at the beginning of the reading that was reversed. When I was talking about not trusting in the universe, not feeling like you have enough of something or that it's going to run out or dry up or something like that, the more that you remember there's beauty all around you, and there's people, again, that can help you, whether it's a priestess or mystic or teacher or even yourself. Trust in yourself as always. Trust your own intuition, even above mine, I always say. Okay. But really beautiful energy, and she's not alone too, because you can see that there's these statues and silhouettes of other women around her, but she's holding that light within herself. Really beautiful. All right, Aries, so I know we went way over time, so I'm going to end real quick. Again, if you want to see a picture of all this, I'm going to try to make it fit, and I will be posting it on my Facebook page. So you can go in the description box below, click on my website, click on the Facebook link, and find the Aries reading, and it'll be the first comment there if you want to check it out. Other than that, thank you guys so much for your patience and support as always, and I'll see you guys later. All right, take care. Bye.